Greetings, this is Portia Mange doing a presentation for CDD 711. I'll be presenting slides according to the instructions on the question paper. My presentation outline will be looking at the summary of assignment 1, summary of assignment 2, summary of assignment 3, how to generate curriculum solutions for my identified problems, and selecting the best solution for my college. So the next slide that I'll be talking to is a slide on summary of assignment 1, identify a curriculum problem or opportunity at my college. My identified problem is poor quality teaching and learning program delivery. The root causes: lecturer capacity and qualifications in the office data processing and engineering faculties, outdated curriculum in information processing and engineering programs, particularly in the mechatronics. Infrastructure is obsolete, poor performance of office data processing subject, admission criteria for particular subject, particularly office data processing, programming, and mechatronics subjects. Lecturer contact time, the tuition hours are not sufficient to complete the curriculum. Is the curriculum in line and or does it fit into the different industries? My answer is yes. The curriculum is in line and fit into different industries, but an extension of scope is required to close gaps that are brought in by technological changes, societal challenges, or social, political, and environmental changes. Lecturer training skills and abilities. At Khalsibande Tibet College, 20% of the lecturers in the engineering faculties and office data processing do not have a professional qualification. They are qualified in terms of their occupational skill programs, but lack the pedagogy. They lack the pedagogy skills. Therefore, this brings a challenge in terms of quality teaching and learning and quality assessment. At the same time, this industry experienced lecturers bring with themselves a wealth of experience in terms of workshop training and workplace experience for learners. Consultation, participation, and input from lecturers, students, and industry. It is interesting to learn from the lecturers who have no professional qualification that they desire to be registered for postgraduate certificate in education, the assessor, moderator, facilitator courses. Sasol, Eskom, Siriti, which are industry partners in my vicinity, expressed their intent to partner with the college in terms of work placement of the students and to advance and to enrich curriculum. The college hosted an industry consultation on college relevance and responsiveness to their needs. An active memorandum of agreement will be signed with an intent to collaborate with these opportunities that I mentioned. The student leaders expressed their concerns with lecturers without full qualifications and recommend that the college implement the training and support of lecturer program. That is why the college will be piloting a lecturer in training program, looking at your office data processing and mechatronics programs. Summary of assignment 2, articulation of curriculum issues relating to my college. The introduction there, the challenges in quality education delivery at our college are informed by different factors. Some are internal, some are external. This assignment will attempt to look at the internal challenges currently existing, why they exist, areas where they exist, parties affected, and the solutions to these challenges. Identify challenges. Lecturer qualifications. Lecturer, particularly in the engineering faculties in our college, are artisans and do not have a professional qualification. The infrastructure is deteriorating. College buildings, workshops, and laboratories are aging. Poor connectivity. Internet connectivity and bandwidth is poor and limiting in terms of online classes. Funding for resources, limited computer laboratories and workshops. Reasons why these particular issues exist: With the lecturer qualifications, institutions of higher learning did not have the qualification designed for engineering and technical studies. 20% of lecturers in these faculties, they lack the pedagogy, the art of managing the class, and the psychology of impacting the knowledge. Infrastructure deteriorating, the college lacked the maintenance plan and competent infrastructure teams, and there were no budget linked to those. And the poor connectivity, the capacity of internet was not increased since the beginning. The capacity of the internet connectivity is poor and affecting teaching and learning. Since the inception of the NCV programs in 2004, the college is still implementing using the same infrastructure. The funding, the college, Kharsibande Tibet College, is a public entity depending on government for funding. The college awaits the National Treasury and DHED to make allocations towards the college. Many times the funding is cut and the college has to prioritize salaries as opposed to additional resources that will actually enhance curriculum matters. Poor performance of office data processing. The curriculum was designed in 2014 and is not talking to the current equipment and our workshops. The staff and students have to improvise to still carry out assignment of the outdated portion of the curriculum. Most of the lecturers appointed during the last few years do not know how to set a question paper or a task. To set a task according to the correct word per minute is very technical and complicated to lecturers who are not familiar with the counting of the strokes. Admission criteria for engineering faculties and data processing. The curriculum was designed to admit learners with grade 9, yet the curriculum content is of a high level to the extent that learners do not cope. There are gaps between the type of learners we admit into our programs and the quality of curriculum content delivered and subject outcomes to achieve. The areas where this problem exists, it is in our college campuses, our laboratories, workshop, classroom, hostels, and office buildings. The parties affected by these issues are academic staff, support staff, management of the college, college council and boards, local industry, students, and local community. The proposed solutions to the problems, the college teams and management may consider developing maintenance plans and cost it. Moreover, source funding or allocate funding to address urgent infrastructural issues that affect teaching and learning. Lecturer qualification, from the 1% skills development budget, bursary funding should be prioritized towards training of teaching and learning staff. CETA partnerships can come in handy in terms of capacity building of staff. Poor connectivity. The internet expert should be consulted to review the internet bandwidth and advise the college in terms of the internet upgrade. The college used to enroll 3,000 students in 2007, in 2007, and in 2020 the enrollment number increased to 12,000. Therefore, the upgrade is needed and is urgent. Funding of resources. Lecturers should receive laptops and softwares that will advance innovative teaching and learning. Financial partners should be brought on board to give student loans with a minimum repayment arrangement so they can afford devices for teaching and learning as an option. Student resource centers need to be resourced to assist the marginalized cohorts who can't afford to loan or purchase devices. The resources center should be open after hours, even on Saturday, to assist learners who can't learn from home due to their environmental issues. Assignment 3, generate curriculum solution for my identified curriculum problem, need or opportunity. Generate curriculum solutions for my identified issues at Kharsibande TVET. Capacity building of lecturers is one of the identified solutions. New appointments of academic staff in the office data processing subject or computer-based subjects should have the qualifications in ICDL, training in computer-related methodology. Lecturers with IT qualifications should not be used to train office data processing, they do not know the software and the methodology to teach information processing. The college will have to upskill the IT lecturers or appoint new lecturers for the same. And the admission policy as well needs to be revised, and more criteria should be inserted to give guidance, especially in this kind of specialized programs. Infrastructure and maintenance plans. As part of the college budgeting process and planning, maintenance and infrastructure refurbishment should be included, and competent people should be appointed as project managers to ensure the implementation. Lecturer qualification. A skills audit should be rolled out by the college to establish which skill set do individual employees have, and the alignment of the qualifications to the job they are doing, particularly in the academic affairs section. The skills audit report will then quantify how many academic staff are in the college, their demographic data will be provided, which qualification do they possess, their experience, and their recommendation to management concerning this skills gap. Training plans to be developed with training interventions such as facilitator, assessor, moderation, and computer literacy programs. The outdated curriculum, an addendum with curriculum addition and changes should be added to the current syllabi until the new syllabi can be written and approved by the Department of Higher Education and Training per program and per level. Online platform should be developed, and this will assist the college to adjust the electronic content as opposed to the printed content. The monitoring and the teaching and learning plans, as the new addendums will be inserted to supplement current curriculum, monitoring and evaluation will reveal the impact of curriculum additions until DHEAD champion the actual curriculum review. Connectivity and infrastructure upgrade. The college needs to appoint a panel of experts who will do gap analysis of the college infrastructure and connectivity limitations and make recommendation for implementation. The final slide on my presentation is talking to generating a curriculum solution for my identified curriculum problem, need, opportunity, and choose the best possible solution and develop a solution to be developed at Khatsibande Tibet College. So the identified problem, number one, is poor performance in office data processing as a result of outdated curriculum. So the solutions: one, add an addendum of current curriculum changes to supplement the curriculum, or develop an online platform for academic support. Number two, capacity building of lecturers and their qualifications. So my solutions are training plans to be developed at the college, training budgets allocated, skills audit to be done, skills courses to upskill academic staff, infrastructure and maintenance and the connectivity, which is identified problem 3, panel of engineers appointed to identify the maintenance needs and develop the maintenance plan for implementation and to apply for funding from the National Skills Fund. Admission criteria into the college as staff or students is identified problem 4. The academic board of the college to develop and approve the criteria that will attract strong learners in the office data processing with computer literacy. Strengthen the criteria for appointing lecturers to teach office data processing and engineering, particularly your mechatronics program. The last problem is finding sources or funding solutions in terms of funding for tuition. Approach CETAs and industry partners to assist with the funding of students. The second solution, recover tuition fees from students and their parents. The last one will be negotiate with the banks for loan for students. So now I selected the best solution for my college and the strategies to implement. So for poor performance in office data processing, outdated curriculum. The strategy is to add a curriculum amendments in the form of an addendum into the curriculum to supplement and enrich the curriculum. The capacity of lecturers and lecturer qualification as an identified problem as the best solution for my college would be training plan to be developed and to be linked to budget, and skill courses should be given to upskill academic staff, particularly in the facilitator, moderator, assessor, and postgraduate certificate in education for academic staff with the partner universities that the college has MOUs and MOAs with. Infrastructure and maintenance and connectivity, which is an identified problem, and the best solution and strategy will be to develop a maintenance plan for implementation and to apply for funding through National Skills Fund to assist the infrastructure and maintenance team, and the CIEG grants that are available through government and public works. The college can consider applying for those funding, and which will be the best solution because the college won't have funds to do maintenance on its own. Admission criteria into the college as staff or students, or through the recruitment process, the criteria should be stringent for lecturers who apply for programs like data processing faculties. So those lecturers must have the international computer driving license qualification and typing as part of their qualification into the college. A professional qualification will not do on its own without these soft skills. This will impact on the performance of learners, and learners also should have computer literacy subjects at a school level before they come into the college. So that should be part of the minimum requirements of accessing the college. Thank you very much. The funding resources for tuition fees, the best solution for my college would be, and the strategy to be implemented will be to approach the SETAs, to approach Siriti, Sasol, ESCOM in our vicinity, early bird to fund students in terms of their tuition fees. This will assist to reduce the tuition debt and to ensure that lecturers' budget on training is always provided, and this will assist to improve the performance of our students. Thank you very much. The next slide is references. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in. I trust that you've learned something as I presented the challenges, the curriculum challenges identified from Kharisibande TVET, looking at assignment 1, 2, and 3, and this project presentation. Thank you so much.